You too. What's good? It's your boy, Everything Water, and Water is Everything My Familiar. What's good, man? I got for you guys another Destiny 2 Hunter Stasis video, man. Now, if you guys want to freeze everything with just a touch, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe. Hey, man, we're going crazy, man. I really appreciate everybody that's been on my second channel, has been on this channel, been on this grind. Let's get straight into this wonderful frozen video. Now, starting with the first exotic we're going to talk about is we're going to be using the Renewal's Grasp. Now, the Renewal Grasp is the depths of the Duskfield. Your Duskfield grenades have a much larger effects radius. Allies inside the Duskfield takes reduced damage, and targets inside the area deal reduced damage. So like I said, this is really good. You can use this, like, I really like using this build for like solo play too, because if I'm in the dust field, I also get buffed too, which is also really good. I mean, not buffed, but I get reduced damage. I can literally stay under a boss and get hit a couple times that without this I will get one shot. So this is a really good, and also increases the large the radius effect of the dust field grenade, which is also a really good grenade that freezes enemy like pretty quick. Now, also, we're going to be using with other exotic I use in conjunction with this is the August Specter. This is one of the best guns in the game, in my opinion. This gun does everything you need it to do. It's really good at crowd control. Any enemy with a kill with this weapon, if you get a final blow with this weapon, like any enemies that surround the radius of that kill will become frozen. Any enemy that is not bosses, which is really good. I have a video on this weapon, so if you guys want to see that, go click on the top right here. But yeah, this weapon is really good for anything. I love using this weapon. This goes perfect with stasis, because sometimes there's other stasis weapons that you can use that are good for the subclass, but I really feel like this is the perfect for any stasis build. And it's a primary, and it's not that the best effect with is the catalyst. So basically with the catalyst, you hold down square, drain super energy, overflowing the magazine and empowering the beam with bonus damage and the ability to slow and freeze targets until the magazine of super energy runs out, or the weapon is stored can also be activated when the super energy is full. Like I said, this is everything. This is DPS, this is crowd control, one of the best crowd controls in the game, and it's a really good DPS for any weapon. So recommend this for any stasis build in general. Use this, man. All right, so let's get into the aspects, and the fragments. So going off my subclass, obviously we're going to be using the Silence and Squirrel. You already know that's the only super for stasis. We're going Gambler's Dodge. You want to be able to reload your melee, triple jump, and then we're using Withering's Blade. Obviously, toss the stasis shuriken at the target to damage and slow them. This is really good in conjunction with Duskfield Grenade, which is with our arm piece that we're reusing. That makes this grenade a lot more better for you and your teammates. Then for our aspects, we're going with Grim Harvest. Defeating a slowed or frozen commanders creates a stasis shard. These shards grant melee energy and pick up by you or your allies. So the more allies you have, the more enemies you kill, the more shards, the more grenade recharge you will have. Then I'm also using Touch of Winters. Your grenade, Duskfield, and Cold Snap grenades have enhanced functionality. So with the Duskfield grenade, which we're using, increase slow field size and increase a small stasis crystal on impact, which is really good. Again, it helps with the whole build, with the Duskfield build. For our fragments, we're going for the Whisper of Chains. When you are near frozen targets or a friendly stasis crystal, you take reduced damage from targets. I'm also using Whisper of I can't even speak. Whisper of Endurance. Slow from your abilities lasts longer. For these abilities that linger, their duration will also increase. Right. Then I'm also going ahead and use the Whisper of Shards, shattering a stasis shard crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge. Stasis additional stasis crystal increases the duration of this benefit. Again, everything is just based off stasis crystals, so you need to make sure you pick up stasis crystals. Crystals, you're going to be creating a lot of them, especially with more teams, as much as and with your primary weapon, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. I'm also using Whisper of Torment. I'm sorry. You gain grenade energy each time you take damage for targets. Then for last but not least, I'm using Whisper of Rending. Primary and weapons do increased damage to stasis crystals and frozen targets. This is good because with our primary weapon, which we're going to go into that right now, of our weapons that we're using. Alright, for our primary use, I'm using the Outer Specter. Final blows with this weapon slows nearby targets and freezes them. This is really good with any stasis build. I recommend this gun with any stasis build, literally any. So yeah, and I'm using I'm going double special. I feel like stasis is really good with double special in my opinion. I'm using harsh language. It's a wave frame. It got envious assassin, distribution break. All that stuff is really good for this build because when you're gonna get kills with your Outer Specter, you freeze them. You're gonna have at least 3 in your magazine already ready. And I'm also using this. I do not know how to pronounce it, so don't come after me, because y'all been coming at me in the comments for not pronouncing things, so I'm not gonna pronounce it. And I'm gonna say this one right. I think this is the God roll. That blast radius probably could be higher. I'm not sure, but for the perks, I got auto loading holster and chill clip, which is really good. So basically, you can just really go from Outer Specter kill, harsh languages, and then go back to your rocket launcher, then do the same thing repeating again. Or you can literally go rocket launcher, melee, harsh language, rocket launcher. It's just, you can just go with the loop. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for our the weapons. All right, we're gonna go into the mods. I'm gonna show you guys the mods I'm using. So I'm using Dynamo right here. So this is basically anything that you just want to create your super as much as possible with these. Again, you guys can take a screenshot or whatever you want to do to see where I'm going at. I'm also using all these, like I said, take a screenshot for this. If you guys want me to go into details of what I'm using, let me know. There's so many ways you can go, but I feel like for hunters, your cloak and your head mod pieces should be the way it should be. It just gives you more energy. For example, right here with distribution, reduces all cooldowns when using your class ability near targets. This is really important too. Reaper, after using your class ability, your next weapon final blow spawns the orb of power. So anytime you use your dodge, you create an orb, boom. You know what I'm saying? So automatically collecting a nearby. I'm also using powerful attraction. So this basically collects any nearby orbs that's not near you that you can get. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is really it, man. Like I said, screenshot this if y'all want to. If y'all want me to get more in depth into it, let me know in the comments. I can really make a video on just what mods to use for hunters. But yeah, that's really it for this video, man. If you guys like this type of video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. You know, y'all gonna see some of the clips. If y'all haven't seen it, it's probably gonna pop up after this. But yeah, it's your boy Everything Water again. Thank you for over 100 subscribers. We are growing crazy on my second channel. Yes, a lot of you guys do not know this is my second channel. But yeah, it's your boy Everything Water, and water is everything. My familia. You know, that's family in Spanish. I'm out.